Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Tremendous build-up to decide the championship in the Southeastern Conference. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Florida Gators. Green Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. He addressed it in the locker room that they are talking about this Heisman matchup between these two top candidates, but that doesn't matter with how they play this game. He said it's not about them, it's about us. We want to showcase just how strong this team is. He's a Heisman candidate because of how we're performing. He addressed it, made sure we knew about it, but then his team is focused on all the right things here to start the game. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. So the Gators offense will get the first swing today. What a special season for this group so far. To navigate through this conference schedule without a single stumble, to be undefeated at this stage. Now, can they get the important job done and win the conference trophy?
Chris, I think you would agree with me. I think one of the more difficult things to do is to be an undefeated in this situation and go out there and play with freedom. So many times we see teams try to protect that record versus go out there and just execute the game plan. If they can just go execute, there's a really good chance they're going to be champions today.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Here comes the rush. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback.
Got an opening here. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. And the running back takes the handoff. Breaking into the clear. He's in the clear. Muscles past the defender. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress. Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Pressure is coming, and he cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught near the goal line. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. The defense backed up against their own end zone. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
2nd and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Big moment here early in this conference championship game. It's third down and goal. A chance to grab momentum. Single back takes the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number one for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The Texas Longhorns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you? Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Manning. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. The Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
The mark of a great running back is a guy that can make one miss. There's always going to be one player that is going to be your responsibility as a running back. And here, the corner is unblocked. They're in space. You got to make him miss. Be elusive. Corner does a nice job there getting him down to the ground.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And wow, it's good from 59 yards.
to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it.
Breaking ankles out there. The Gators offense retakes the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. After the completion, they'll stop to check out an injured player on the field, a junior offensive lineman. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Can he get there on the ground? He's got a crease. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
This back is just so dynamic. Here on 3rd down, he's able to get a little space, and then watch out because he is going to burn you. He is so elusive. He gets some nice blocks on the outside, and he's able to get a big gain.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Florida.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Refuses to be stopped. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, and he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Back to throw. It's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got space. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Returns it all the way for a touchdown. Touchdown, Gators.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield, and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Smothers. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Who makes the grab. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches. The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Handoff in a single back formation. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Bootleg looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Looks like he's going to run it. He goes out of bounds, up close to the 25. It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line, it's Singleton. Breaks in. Here he goes. The 30. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. They continue to feed the reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
They'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
He escapes the pocket. Caught by the receiver. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback, recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense.
Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Coming after him. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds as pass rush closing in. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. And they make it a 3rd and manageable here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Catch made in space, look out. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looks right for a quick completion. Stop for no gain, excellent tackle. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll hand it off. Eludes a tackle. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet. But he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive gain for this offense.
It's caught. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. The Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. Trying to find room. It's Smothers. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Looking to pass, it's Manning. Caught near the sticks, it's Coleman. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they tried out the field goal team. And they will try out the field goal team here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. On the run, it's Ball. That run moves the ball across the 35.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Here comes the pressure. He's got it in the open. There'll be a rule down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a demoralizing play for a defense. They have done everything right, put themselves in a position where it's 4th and forever. You've got to get yourself off the field. You cannot allow this offense to take that risky of a play call and convert.
So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation. And the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up 1st down at the 15.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Mays. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down? So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by Texas. Not ideal. Give up 1st down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. The offense trying to cap a really impressive 1st half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. They'll bring up 2nd and goal. Now the Longhorns are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking a profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to pass. It's Manning. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
The Gators will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Gators will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Set for the 2nd half kickoff. But first, let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, checking in with Coach Sarkisian at the half. They have found a lot of positive momentum here during this winning streak, but it is in jeopardy right now. He said this is the moment we have to come out and assert ourselves and be dominant to start the 3rd quarter, gain some momentum here, and change the course of this game. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
This battle on the outside is fun to watch. Chris, they're doing a good job on both sides. This is good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver. They complete the slant. But how about the defensive back? He's right in his hip pocket, so right when that ball is completed, he gets him down to the ground.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he drives the punt deep. See if he can make something happen with the return. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The back's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Look out, he's got space ahead. He's breaking through to the left. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for a gap. It's Smothers. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it to the left. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. It's a run to the left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Wilson. Here he goes. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Chris, this is like a quarterback's best friend here. This is an easy completion. Watch as he just hits the wide receiver on a little drag route, and if you're on time and on target, you give him an opportunity to run after the catch. That's exactly what happens here. The defense is out of position, and it's a big gain for this offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Pryor. And nowhere to go there. The defense all over it. On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a third and very long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Moves out of the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
Well, once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback...
Other returner lost the ball.
Special teams turnovers can kill you, and here it's a great return. Looks like the returner gets a little too comfortable, maybe thinking about the end zone. And then ball security becomes an issue. Once it's on the ground, punt team recovers. Now it's just first down.
Oh, the pocket collapsing.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Game moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Just gives up on the... throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Such a frustrating 3rd down attempt for this group, and a great job defensively. There's just nowhere to go with the football, and the quarterback is clearly frustrated. He's got to throw this ball away, which you never want to do as a quarterback on 3rd down. But here, I got to tell you, Chris, I don't hate it. There's really nowhere to go with the ball.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. This passing game is on fire today.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room. He brings it down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Looking for some space. It's Smothers. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Scanning the field. It's Manning. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff heading left. Powers through. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front.
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Here on the Gators sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again, or if the...
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Some press coverage now from these DBs. The shotgun running play call. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking.
Chris, there's only one objective when you run onto the field as an offense and you've got great field position like they had, and that's to stick it in the end zone, and they're able to do that. Capitalizing on those opportunities, that's what good teams do.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Takes the handoff. It's Ball. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the run.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45. It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul.
Cannot grab the face mask like that. That'll cost the defense. It's a 1st down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Single back, takes the handoff, slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Brown. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. The Gators looking to keep this drive moving. Caught behind the line. It's Pryor. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Mays. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, they're set up perfectly here, Chris. I think it's time to run the football. You don't want to score too quick. Obviously, if they let you in the end zone, that's one thing. But I think it's time to run the rock like I'm talking about. Maybe get this in on 2nd down or 3rd down and really take some clock away from this opponent.
Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Florida. They connect for 6.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Coleman. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. A new set of downs after that completion. Hand off to the single back. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Gators. And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said enough is enough. They're targeting the same receiver. We're going to make him pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. You can't go back to the same receiver over and over again. The defense made an adjustment, and that adjustment paid off with a huge pick and a touchdown. That is a terrific job by these defensive backs, understanding what they were seeing and then adjusting on the fly.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. To bootleg here. Pulls it in. It smothers. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Manning. It's a short completion to the tight end. They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Grab behind the line, it's Coleman. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. It's third down for the offense. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Got an opening here. Who's in the clear? Crosses the 10. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, it's certainly too little too late here in this ball game, but moving forward, having some success like this to put on film and evaluate as a team, I think that can be important. And, Chris, they can get better from this point moving forward.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Now let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Hey guys, here on the Florida sideline, this young quarterback has surprised everyone here today. This is really the first big moment of his career, a conference championship on the line, and he has risen to the occasion. I can see his teammates hyping him up, telling him what a great job he's done. He has to finish out the game, but they are thrilled with how this young man has performed so far. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down after a short gain there. The 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Chewing clock with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. That play will move the sticks, set them up 1st down at the 42. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Manning. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.